New details in the desperate search for a missing mother and her daughter. A large search was conducted just today, and the child's father, who tried to kill himself, made serious allegations against the police. Local 10 News reporter Leanne Morejon is live in Doral with the latest.
Well, Lori, earlier today we first told you about these allegations being made by this girl's estranged father, saying that police deployed a taser. One of those prongs hit him in the eye and caused him to lose it. Now, just moments ago, we received confirmation from Miami-Dade police that such an incident did take place, and we'll tell you more about that in just a moment. But as you said, the search does continue for Liliana Moreno and her daughter Daniela, her family hoping that they turn up alive.
Listen, my client at this point wants to see Daniela and Liliana safe. He obviously maintains his innocence.
The estranged father of a missing Doral girl now has an attorney. Gustavo Castaño hired attorney Michael Grico to speak on his behalf. His 9-year-old daughter Daniela Moreno has been missing for about a week now, as has her mother Liliana Moreno.
My client has been nothing but cooperative throughout this process. For the first few days, I mean, the police were grilling him.
Since Tuesday, when Liliana and Daniela were reported missing, their family has been searching high and low.
All over Okeechobee, canals, warehouses.
Police have also scoured areas in Doral, Medley, and Hialeah Gardens and interviewed those with ties to the mother and daughter, including Castaño, even searching his home, vehicle, and a warehouse he's known to frequent. On Thursday, Castaño was found inside a rented truck with neck wounds police say he gave himself. He is still at Kendall Regional tonight recovering.
Well, I can't speak to why he would do it. I believe that the injuries on his neck are self-inflicted. The injury to his eye is another story.
Grico says Castaño was tased during his confrontation with police and says one of the prongs hit Castaño in the eye, which doctors had no choice but to remove.
I can't picture a circumstance in which tasing somebody in the eyeball is appropriate.
Attempts by Local 10 News to ask Miami-Dade police about the alleged tasing were unsuccessful, though we did see police back on the hunt for the missing females today, scouring a grassy area off Chrome Avenue and 8th Street. Today's search turned up nothing.
He wants nothing more than what everybody else does, is to see these two women back safe.
The family is planning to hold a vigil tomorrow at a local Catholic church here in Doral. Anyone with information on their whereabouts is urged to call police. As for how police say that the entire taser incident went down, they say that as Mr. Castaño was trying to hurt himself, they had to break through the window of that truck, use a taser to restrain him, and that as he used a box from the truck to shield himself, that's when one of the prongs deflected and hit him in the eye. Much more to come. For now, we're live in Doral. Leanne Morejon, Local 10 News.